We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve a...
Oh! Fie! My back! Well, I'll be.
While in another world,
My thanks.
I shall do as you say.
the creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Pray, follow me. I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
You've given me much to think about.
We have arrived.
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
Oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my back.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not once. Mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero who travels far and wide to track and fell the dragon.
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You will have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward. Wait here a moment.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Oh! Fie! My back! I've done it in again.
Gout stuffer, when will you learn to be more gentle with yourself?
Oh, hold your tongue. All the gentleness in the world won't stop the hurt from coming on when 'twill. It's only gotten worse of late. There's naught for it but to make for the curative spring.
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing of the monsters that haunt the roads out there. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own.
Oh, would that I could take you to the spring myself, but alas,
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask that of you, knowing how crowded places of that ilk make you feel.
But what are we to do? I fear for you, my love.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
The hot spring over on the island encampment would do my husband a world of good, but the way is treacherous for an injured man on his lonesome. The hot spring over on the island encampment would do my husband a world of good, but the way is treacherous for an injured man on his lonesome.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. I just need to sit still a moment. You'd be willing to accompany me all that way? You see, my dear, what did I tell you? The Arisen's a goodly sort. I've an eye for people.
Oh, don't be a fool, Gaustafa. You have barely spoken to this person. What if you were being deceived? Did you think of that?
Come. Surely there are far more clever lies to tell if one's intent is to swindle.
So be it then. 'Tis plain your mind's made up.
We'd best be along. My back isn't like to fix itself.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await... Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return.
Follow me, if you would. This way, Master.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Where the Saurians? Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? That was a skillful bit of thing. You do your vocation proud.
My thanks for this. Keep an eye out for monsters now.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Would you mind coming over here?
My thanks.
I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you. Ours is a party of women, by and large.
And? I've no objections.
I will protect you.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Battle is best avoided here.
The Arisen has been drenched.
our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for making back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Over here, if you please. Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we have the chance.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Understood.
You'll not live to regret this.
I'll combine my magic with yours that you might cast the spell more quickly. This is our best chance to stop it. Give it a push whilst it's standing on one leg. Could you lend me a hand? I've grabbed hold of our foe.
First and foremost, we'll want lost off balance. We'll prove a much easier target when lying prone.
A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
My time ends at hand.
Make haste before I'm shaken loose.
Focus your attacks.
I shall lead the charge.
Of course. This foe is nigh unstoppable when it is long. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing its temper.
Then we best fell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
Allow me.
outnumbering our foes all the simpler.
This is our best chance to topple it. Give it a push while it's standing on one leg. I would be glad to give assistance.
I am grateful to you.
Pray, follow me. My word. Never did I dream we would come upon such a rarity.
Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Do you feel the ground tremble underfoot? It is proof that the volcano is very much awake.
Be on your guard. The monsters here are prone to frenzy.
Be ready. Our foes are armed.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You pulled that off with nary a hitch. 'Twill be a rude shock for our foe to find you've pinched their loot.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
I understand the inclination arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective.
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Would you mind coming over here?
This gloom has an eerie cast.
Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid? 'Tis this way. Follow me, if you would. Well fought, Arisen.
Keep on like that, and it'll be done with soon enough.
Outstanding.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste. Follow me, master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
'Tis worth considering, if we've the time. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find...
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. You'll not live to regret this. That made my day. Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads? We ought to put it to good use.
'Tis a ballista arisen.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt would catch our foes unawares.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey?
Huh. That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fix, I always say. Bollocks, I'm all out. Boy there, come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand, won't kill you, nor. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss, pure and simple. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled...
We have reached our destination.
You've my thanks for this. Keep an eye out. At last, I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. The spring here has been visited since times of eld for its curative properties. I only hope to be... I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh! It twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. And an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeared for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance. Though my husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see? More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer, Maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
You earned a favor from the magic archmaester without even meaning to. I suppose 'tis all in a day's work for you.
Do let me know if you have need of my skills.